Shall we talk about our Strictly 2025 winner, Karen Carney? Here is my favourite dance, least favourite dance, and favourite moment of hers from this series. I'm gonna start with least favourite, and I'm debating two. I'm debating her week 2 tango or her week 3 cha cha cha. And while I think her week 2 tango was maybe objectively worse, I also think her opinion is slightly influenced off the fact that she was so good week 1 and then just really wasn't very good in week 2, and so that change was very noticeable. My final answer is going to be her week 3 cha cha cha. It split the judges. Craig gave it a 4, everyone else gave it a 7, and to be honest, I was leaning more towards Craig's scoring. The reason being, it just looked a bit awkward, to be honest. She was such a strong dancer in the week 1 jive, and the ballroom made sense the next week that she wasn't so good at the tango. It was very different, and we know why she struggles with the frame and stuff like that. But then the cha 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 happened, and it just felt a bit off. But she's our winner. Let's not dwell on least favourite. I'm going to talk about favourite, and special mention to her couple's choice. It was just so cool. That solo bit she did in the middle, that was incredible, but I'm not going to choose it as my favourite. I'm going to choose her Blackpool Week Paso Doble. You know me, I love a paso. I'm open about that. I'm biased to a paso, it is what it is, but this paso was so good. It was so cool, and it was so epic. It was Blackpool Week, and they just made it work for them. But also, it was just the point for me in the competition where I was like, oh, she really might win this. We'd had a few good dances from her, but it was so hit and miss that it was really hard to know every single time a dance came along how well she'd actually do. And this is one where I personally was quite scared for her, and she just nailed it. She'd had a few good dances, she nailed this one, and then from this point on in the competition, it was great after great after great. Once again, I have about 4 billion favourite moments of hers, from the times where she would thank the audience, thank the team, thank everyone around her, but very rarely take the credit herself. She's just that humble. To her partnership with Carlos, going from the most unlikely of duos to the duo that makes the complete most sense. From her being a underdog footballer that no one expects that much out of, to nailing a dance and then having a dip and then coming back fighting and then having a dip and then coming back even stronger again, to winning the whole thing. But I'm choosing moment. This is sort of moments, and so I'm gonna go with her facial reactions every time Carlos did something weird. I'm talking Carlos dancing around the table in the Clauditorium. She was shook to the core, she didn't know what to do. Carlos singing opera, she's shook to the core, she doesn't know what to do. Carlos breaking down in tears, she feels it, but she's shook to the core, she doesn't know what to do. And I just loved it. It was so funny because you could see the dynamics in their partnership when they weren't even speaking. It was just a joy to watch. And so yeah, huge congratulations, Karen. You're an absolutely worthy winner of this competition. You did so well. You gave us some absolutely incredible dances. So thank you. You made this series amazing.